Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since I've uploaded, but we're back checking out Hakos Baelz covering Los Los Los. Um, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is from Saga of Tanya the Evil. I could be wrong about that. Feel free to correct me, but if I remember correctly, that's where that's the show this song is from. But today we're just gonna jump on in. Let's hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. I really like how we're doing the layered vocals. We're getting a lot of variation with like how constricted she is on her throat versus like how open she is, like all just in this intro here. All right, a bit more nasal. Opening up a little more. Nice. Like pull. Okay. All right, little narrative. That's interesting. I would not have used that synth distortion on those impacts, but it doesn't feel out of place. You know, it does feel very fitting for the song. But I would not have expected to hear those synth like distortions on the impacts. Because we're very acoustic here. Nice. I love how she constricts up high. Nice. Very open projecting here. Awesome vocal layering as well. Alright. A lot of bass tones. Soft piano in the back. Nice. Okay, that was interesting. That very well could have been a cutoff. If I'm remembering correctly, and this was a song for that Saga of Tanya the Evil, that was probably the TV cut, I'm guessing. That was very, very clean. I really like how the mix is being treated. I do think we're maybe a little bit too heavy on the bass tones. You know, I don't think we need to go quite that heavy on the bass tones because it does mesh a little bit into the spotlight of the vocals. So I think for this cover, even if the original, you know, had that intensity of bass tones, I think for the cover we very easily could have pulled away from the bass tones, but I'm guessing they wanted to play into the composition original. I do really like the subtle piano here. Nice. That part right there, that really reminds me of like the opening for Future Diary, if you've ever seen that. It really reminds me of the composition there. Nice. Nice. I like that switch up there. Alright, writing the cymbals now. Bringing more. Again. Nice. So we use that same synth impact. I really don't. I don't think I've heard that synth effect before. I do not recognize that from anything aside from maybe like some like, I don't know, like an RPG Maker soundtrack where it's a very like 8-bit-esque and stuff like that. But I do not recognize that synth distortion there. It's very unique. Nice. I really like how the strings ride with it. Like I really like how the string track sounds there. That's really nice. Nice. Nice projection there. Okay. Could have sustained more. Nah, okay, I see. I was gonna say they definitely could have brought in that sustain more into this like narrative dialogue part, but when you have those string drops like that, it's fine because that string drop, it makes it more emotional. It signals a transition. So yeah, that was actually a perfectly fine call to cut the sustain short for the dialogue. But if that string part didn't come down like that, I think we very easily could have kept running in on the sustain. Nice. Very classic bass impact here. Nice. Very nice. 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 She's almost like she got a little bit more like staccato-esque with her vocal projection there. Before she was a very open and like powerful. Here it was a little more like static and forceful. Right there. Nice. Those layered vocals are really nice as well. Nice. Okay. Nice. Nice. Bringing up the piano as well. Nice. I like that. I really like that. I want to come back a little bit. I couldn't quite tell how many layered vocals were on that last part. All right. I'm only hearing one, like I only really heard one until there was another higher vocal. Right there. I'm not too sure if that's the same vocal track. Is it the same vocal track? There's like a very quiet vocal track supporting under the main vocal, and then I think that vocal track does a lift on that little like a mini transition there, and it takes up the it goes above the main vocal, I believe. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. I'd have to listen a couple more times to tell if that's unique to this part or if we also did that before as well. But I really like how much power she's putting into this, and I like that she added a very subtle progression to how she's projecting her voice as well. She got more staccato and really emphasizing her syllables for a little bit there. Which she didn't quite do before. Before she was more open and powerful, and it's very like anthem-like, whereas this was a little more forceful, kind of getting that more emotional, personal touch as opposed to like this anthem or this calling, which I really like. I really like just that demeanor of the voice and how it's projecting. But this was a really awesome cover. I do think I do think it's a little bit heavy on the bass at some parts. I don't think it needs to be that heavy, but this is also a very heavy impact song, so it doesn't need to necessarily fine tune all those aspects of the mix, because in essence it kind of has this charm to being a little bit rough around the edges and intense. So overall, I mean, this was awesome. This was a really really awesome cover from Baelz, and I hope to see more from her. This was really really fun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, feel free to recommend more things for me to check out in the comments below. Aside from that, I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much.